Hey Neo, what's up? Oh, is it not going through now? Hey, can you hear me pretty well, Neo? Oh, not too bad. I just been watching movies, getting stuff ready for this. Cool, cool, cool. You hopped in at the strangest time, Jason. Okay, which Terminator? You talking the older ones, or you talking Dark Fate? Because I have not seen Dark Fate or Genesis yet. Oh, bite me, Jason. Okay. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen one, two, and three, but from what I can remember, I enjoyed them, and I still do enjoy them. I'll have to rewatch them here, hopefully within the next few months, because I got a backlog of movies I gotta watch. You know, you would believe something like that, Jason. I'll eventually get the whole franchise covered. Heck, I've started so many franchises, and that's one of the reasons why Terminator and Rambo keep getting pushed back like they are. Uh, one a week is fine right now, Jason, but if I were to actually have more time to be able to, I would probably do two a week. But I think one a week for right now, at least until probably how far do I got up till this till I think till May of next year? Two a day. Neo, you're wild. I mean, whenever I was gearing up to get ready to start this channel, there was a couple of days I watched like four movies in a row. No, I haven't seen Thunderbolts yet. I'm kind of behind on my Marvel. I'm gonna wait for it to go streaming on Disney Plus more than likely to catch it. You got bored with Thunderbolts? See, I've heard all kinds of different things about that. No, and I get that, Neo. I mean, I struggle trying to keep up with some of the timeline currently. 'Cause I mean, heck, we're fixing to go back in time with Fantastic Four because it was what it's set what the '60s I want to say. Yeah, after what I want to after what Endgame, Jason, because I was kind of the same way. I kind of fell off. Watched few movies from Marvel here and there. Oh, Endgame was easily the peak. Although Deadpool and Wolverine brought it back for me, I feel like. Not sure, but on Disney Plus, when you go in the Marvel section, there should be a thing. No, I agree on that one. Uh, Heck, I've got a box set of all the way up to I want to say it's Infinity War, and it lists them in order. But even then, it's hard to keep up. You loved what, Deadpool and Wolverine? No, I agree. That was really good, and it's kind of funny that we're talking about that while Neo over here is talking about how they messed up the timeline because Deadpool and Wolverine definitely messed up the timeline. Yeah, big time. And honestly, I feel like all the real life problems with like Jonathan Majors didn't help. I mean, he's technically part of MCU now because he's rumored to be in what is it, Secret Wars? Yeah, he's more like the ground level uh superheroes, anti-heroes, whatever you want to call Deadpool. Like what is it, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, that group. He's kind of like right in there with them. Yeah, and I think Deadpool and Wolverine was them testing the waters on that. And I mean, I think it works. I think it could work as long as it's Ryan Reynolds playing Deadpool anyway. Yeah, but you do know that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Doctor Doom in the new Fantastic Four, right? Yeah, and they're rumored, from my understanding, they're rumored to make it where he's a variant of Tony Stark instead of Victor Von Doom, which I don't know how I feel about that one. Yeah, Multiverse of Madness kind of. I like that they added a horror element to MCU with Multiverse of Madness, but actually bringing the multiverse in kind of made it hard to keep up. I don't blame you, Neil. I mean, I kind of just watch whatever now. I mean, just last night on Disney Plus, I watched Tall Tale. A couple of days ago, I watched Karate Kid Legends, which I had a good time with. Or it was the last rodeo, and then about a week before that, it was Karate Kid Legends, which I had a good time with both of those. If you liked the '80s movies and then the one with Jaden Smith, I think you'll enjoy it. It's a little fast compared to them, and they don't flesh out characters near as much. Yeah, I like all kinds of stuff really, except for horror. I really don't watch horror. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about uh, If Man or IP Man, however you say it. And then Reacher, are you talking uh, the TV show or the Tom Cruise movies? I've seen clips of it, and it's got oh, what is his name? I can't think of the actor's name, but he fits the role from everything I know about Jack Reacher. Well, it's hard for Tom Cruise to really fit anything, although he did make a really great Ethan Hunt, I think. That's it, Alan Richardson. Alan Richardson, the first thing I remember seeing him in was, what was it? Fast X? Because he was in one of the Fast and Furious movies, and I want to say it's the most recent one. And I enjoyed him in that. He he caught my attention. But and Alan Richardson's just a big guy, period. So it works. Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna touch the Fast and Furious franchise for this channel because I'm like you. After five, it kind of fell off. Even though I still do enjoy them, I'm waiting for this next one to come out because it's rumored to be the last one. But there was rumors that they were gonna do a crossover with Jurassic Park. It would be, but honestly, I wouldn't put it past Universal that's since both of those franchises are their properties. They should be done, but they've got Rebirth coming out here just under a month. Oh, 100%. The first three are way better. Although I feel like to me, out of all six of them that are currently out right now, I honestly think that Fallen Kingdom is probably the worst. It's got the best kills in it, but it's probably the worst movie of the entire franchise. No, I really don't either. But to me, I feel like the only reason why I don't like Fallen Kingdom as much as the others is because of the whole clone storyline they added into it for whatever reason. It kind of brought the movie down for me. Yeah, but that was with dinosaurs, not with a human. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, that's exactly was my reaction whenever I realized that it was actually a human clone. You know the little girl that's with them in Dominion at the beginning, at least that I can remember from Dominion. Yeah, she's a clone. Yeah, they kind of skipped over it real quick, but I feel like they kind of retconned it in Dominion, but they didn't cover their tracks in Fallen Kingdom enough to make people forget that. I don't remember what the specific line is. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I'm not saying it's not possible, but it just dragged the whole movie down, in my opinion. Yeah, it's saying here from what I can find that um she was the clone daughter of her mother, so she looks just like her mother as a replacement for her mother from her grandfather. I mean, it does, but it still kind of brought that movie down for me, and it sucks because we got our first look at the Indoraptor, which was phenomenal. Yeah, because they kind of they tried to shoehorn it in I mean, they left hints here and there with it, but then they outright reveal it, and it just kind of brought the movie to a screeching halt to me. The Matrix. Okay. I mean, I'll be honest, I've only seen the first one. I enjoyed it. Keanu Reeves is phenomenal. Of course, there's not very many movies that he's in that he isn't phenomenal in. Phenomenal in. That's a mouthful. I mean, that much is obvious, Neo. Are you talking, what is it? Revolutions, the newest one that came out, what, 4 years ago, something like that? Yeah, a lot of people said Revolutions or whatever the newest one is called is the worst of the franchise in it, and it kind of ruins it for a lot of people. Well, there's a lot of movies I feel like they should have stopped making sequels for after a certain one. Like, honestly, I didn't feel like Beetlejuice needed a sequel, even though I did enjoy the second one. There does not need to be a third one, even though there is going to be one. Um, Transformers should have stopped after the first one, or just completely skipped Revenge of the Fallen. I hate, I hate that movie. I still hate it with a passion. I feel like after Paul Walker died in seven, yeah, he wanted 10 of them, but they should have stopped after seven. Oh yeah, easily because I feel like Paul Walker would have added a lot more to 8, 9, and 10, and then the next one, and then they'd have done some spin-offs more than likely. Yeah, and that was such a freak accident too. Speaking of Paul Walker, I went on a binge of some of his movies for some videos for this. I watched actually he's in a Christmas movie with oh, what is her name? What is her name? Susan Sarandon, Penelope Cruz, Alan Arkin, Robin Williams. It wasn't actually that bad. It's called Noel. Came out in 2004, I want to say it was. I watched quite a few of his movies, and this was even before he had passed. I like a lot of his movies. Going back to Keanu Reeves, have you seen his movie Point Break? Oh no, you're fine. Believe me, I'm trying to think of movies I've got coming up for reviews anyway. Yeah, I still hadn't watched the remake, and it's because I love the original so much. Yeah, it came out, I want to say it's 2015, and just from the previews I've seen, it doesn't look very good. Oh, yeah, I'll have to rewatch it again before the second one comes out. I'm excited for that one. Here I was saying I don't like horror movies, but I Am Legend's one I can sit and watch every time it's on. Yeah, it's got Michael B. Jordan. They're following the alternate ending. They're making that canon. Will Smith will be back, and then those are the only two actors that are have been confirmed to be in it. Yeah, it did. I mean, spoiler alert for anyone else who's watching this, but I think you're the only one in here. Yeah, she did, but no, I don't know what the storyline is going to be for the second one, other than uh, Will Smith's character is alive. No, the alternate ending. You know how Will Smith blew himself up with the grenade and killing him and the uh, not really zombies but vampires. No, no, no. I understand. Give me a second. I'm working on pulling up the alternate ending, and then I'll post it in the chat. There's the alternate ending if you want to watch it. All right, Neil. Nice of you to hop in. I'll probably be back. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I don't know yet. I hadn't decided. Yeah. Have a good one. Well, I guess I'm gonna hop off here.